Do you have a Bible handy? If you do, pause and see if you can find the book of Philippians. If you don't, no worries. Keep watching.
Hey guys, it's good to see you again this week. I'm really excited to be talking to you about Philippians 2. This past week, Pastor Josh preached on Philippians 2, verses 1 through 11, and today I'm going to be reading you just a little bit of that. And it comes from verses 3 through 5, and it says, "Don't be selfish. Don't try to impress others. Be humble, thinking of others as better than yourselves. Don't look out only for your own interest, but take an interest in others. You must have the same attitude that Christ Jesus had." Can you imagine having the same attitude that Jesus had, going through all of the things that he had to go through while he was here on earth? Now that is truly spectacular.
Talk about it. Press pause when needed. How is your attitude when your mom or dad asks you to do something you don't want to do? Have you ever been asked to do a dirty or gross job? Ew, yuck. Who is going to clean up that mess?
One of the greatest ways that Jesus taught us how to be a servant can be found in the books of Matthew, Luke, and John. At the Last Supper, Jesus took the opportunity to wash the feet of his best friends. And see, what's so great about this is the fact that Jesus took the place of what would have been done by a slave. He humbled himself to be a servant for his best friends. You had a chance to see Eliyah running through the mud at the beginning of the video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the opportunity to be a servant to him and to wash his feet just the way that Jesus did to his disciples. You see, washing Eliyah's feet, it's a little bit different than what Jesus would have been doing, because back then you would have had to walk everywhere that you went, which means that your feet were going to be extremely dirty. And not only did you walk everywhere that you went, but you were walking on the same place that lots of animals might have walked. I think we can all know what they might have also stepped in on those paths. That would be pretty gross. To know that Jesus was willing to wash all of that yuckiness off of their feet, now that is being a true servant. Would you have been willing to wash the feet of your best friends? Would you be willing to get the dirt off of them and get the mud off of them and to do the things that Jesus did? You see, Philippians does a great job of teaching us how Jesus lived and the way that we're supposed to live as well. The Apostle Paul, when he wrote that book, he gave us a good set of instructions on how to live like Jesus.
Pop quiz. What did Philippians say? Don't be silly, or don't be selfish. Don't try to impress others, or show off all the time. Think of candy, or think of others. Have the same attitude as.
People will know that we love Jesus by how we love them. So I want you to think of some ways that maybe this week you can show other people how you can sacrificially love them. You see, Jesus made a sacrifice to wash the feet of his disciples. That was a gross and yucky job. Sometimes we have to do gross and yucky jobs in order for people to know how much we love them. So what's a gross or yucky job that maybe you could do for your family this week? Is it taking out the trash, or maybe doing the dirty dishes, or maybe doing the laundry? Something that you could do to show your family how much you love them. You guys have a great week. I love you and I miss you. I hope you have a good one. Bye-bye.
What job will you do to show your love for others?